Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very nice. That'll work. It is a Monday morning. Hope you had a great weekend. And being that some people are now on on Thanksgiving break, not everybody, right? Not everybody, but some are. I expect that a lot less people will be joining us today. I know, and I was looking at how to share a live video on another page. Still trying to figure that out. I wonder if I can do this here. Does it share it now? All right, let's find out. Anyway, so it is a Monday. It is a holiday week for some people, and others it's just another day. It's just another Monday, right? It's just a uh, start of another week, as it usually is. But today, since we are alone together, or a lot less of us today, I'm gonna go over 15 positive affirmations for an awesome day. I know on a Monday. I don't know, and it's like I'm not like usually a kind of bubbly morning person or anything like that, but today I got up at 6:30 in the morning, which is a lot later than many people do. But we went out for a walk, so we did like a good 50 some odd minute walk. And it's a beautiful day outside, so now I'm up, I'm awake, I'm ready to go. So I'm going to share the article on the comments if you have to leave at some point, uh, and you want to check out the rest of the affirmations at some other point in time, you will have them at your disposal. So I'm going to put that in the comments right there so you can check it out. It's from success.com. And again, 15 positive affirmations for an awesome day. It starts with this: waking up with positive, infectious energy isn't as hard as you think. If you're struggling to make your day a great one, try practicing gratefulness. And yeah, I agree with that. It could be the thought of the rising sun that warms you, and that was beautiful. The trees that shade you, or even the fact that you woke up to see it all one more time. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. One of the things that I like to do when I wake up, when I realize that I'm waking up, I'm just, regaining consciousness from hopefully a restful night's sleep, is before I open my eyes, I say thank you. When I realize I'm now awake, I say thank you. Thank you for another day. Thank you for another opportunity to do something with this day that hopefully makes a positive impact in my family, in my community, in my city, in my world. The article continues with: to fully embrace the beauty of life, tell yourself how wonderful it is. Convince yourself that this day will be one worth smiling for. And watch how your mindset mirrors your positive thinking. And doesn't it? I mean, it's such a oft heard message because it is so true. If you focus and dwell on something negative, what's going to happen? Your mind will seek out more negativity. It almost to reaffirm whatever you're feeling. You wallow in it. You dwell on it, right? And it's like, oh, also you should feel bad about this. Thank you, brain. Unnecessary, right? So these we're going to get started right now by putting these 15 uplifting affirmations to work, and they're not affirmations; they're affirmations. Okay, here we go. This article is by Lydia Sweat. I love her articles. So to start off your day, 15 positive affirmations for an awesome day. Here we go. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you ever have an opportunity, do some reading on Waldo Emerson. There's just some phenomenal positivity and awesome quotes. You probably see memes, all over the place of Ralph Waldo Emerson quotes because there's so many to choose from. And this is another great one. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Now, if you're telling yourself every day can't be the best day in the year, Al. Oh, well, yeah, I know, but they're called affirmations for a reason. Why start off your day on a bad foot, right? On a negative note, like turning, reaching over and you wake up and you're like, this is terrible news. You know, when you read the news or you turn on the TV, you're like, let's see what's on. It's like, no, I don't want this so early in the morning. You know, start your day with affirmations. And again, the link is in the comments for just this article. And I'm not saying this is the only article you'll ever need. No, this is just what we're talking about today. And use these affirmations to start your day on a positive mindset. And hopefully that'll be your shield, or at least your preparation, just in case something negative happens or you're affronted or confronted with something negative you have to deal with, right? Ralph Waldo Emerson, write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Today is the best day in the year. Next quote, number 2. This is Roald Dahl. Roald Dahl, writer of so many classic books: James and the Giant Peach, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Willy Wonka, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is his quote, number 2. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely. Ladies, it's like, listen, I was talking to my friends, right? We're all hanging together. I think we were chopping wood or forging swords. I don't remember. But I told him, I have good thoughts. Is it shining out of my face, and do they make me look lovely? Okay, it doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily have to express that, right, to people, but just your countenance, right? When you're feeling positive, people can tell. It's almost like you're lighter, like you're walking on sunshine. It's like you're, oh, hey, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, right? You will always look lovely. Just when you feel positive, when you feel good, it's almost like when you get like that haircut, or you got a new shirt, or especially when you were in school, right? You got a new haircut ready for the new school year, right? It's like you're always like happy. Same I still look that way when I get out of the haircut as an adult. People are like, what's up with that guy? Listen, you just got to share your positivity. Have good thoughts. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely. Good stuff. Here we go. Number 3. Oh, Groucho Marx. See, these articles never cease to surprise me. I've read comments or quotes from like Mariah Carey, Eminem, Bob Marley. Now Groucho Marx. Each morning when I open my eyes, I say to myself, I, not events, have the power to make me happy or unhappy today. I can choose which it shall be. Groucho Marx. Hey, what's Groucho Marx's real name? You'd think that I would know this. American comedian Groucho Marx. Julius Henry Marx. There you go. Groucho Marx. Each morning when I open my eyes, I say to myself, I, not events, have the power to make me happy or unhappy today. I can choose which it shall be. Every single moment we're alive is another chance at rebirth. That's what I always say. Every single moment we're alive is another opportunity, another chance at rebirth. That's exactly what it's saying. I can choose which it shall be. I, not events, have the power to make me happy or unhappy today. You, not events, have the power to make yourself happy or unhappy today. Not events. Today you can choose which it shall be. Yes, there will be negative events. Yes, there will be negativity. Yes, there will be situations that, for all intents and purposes, should make you unhappy. You can choose to let them grab you, hold on to your soul, and make you unhappy, or say, nope, not right now. I choose to be happy because that's what I can control. I may not be able to control what's happening outside. I may not be able to control the event that, for whatever reason, is making me unsettled, unhappy. I can't control that event. I can control my reaction to it. My partner for 12 years on the radio, Sunny Storm, told me, she goes, one of the greatest lessons I ever learned was my dad telling me, no one can make you unhappy. No one can make you feel bad about yourself. And when I talk to people about this, they're like, yes, they can. Think about it. When we feel unhappy, it's not because somebody makes us feel unhappy or because something happened that made us feel unhappy. It's how we react to that situation, how we react to that person, how we react to that event. If we allow it to make us unhappy, anxious, desperate, ashamed, make us feel less than who we are, that is us making the decision. That is us giving that person, that situation, the power to make us unhappy. We control that. We control the decision of whether we want to be happy or unhappy. We control the reaction. Now, there is the quick reaction, the gut reaction, the shock, the sadness, the whatever the reaction is going to happen. But then the continuance of that is our decision. Every single moment we're alive is a chance at rebirth. I am reborn and I am doing away, casting away with who I was a moment ago. And who I was a moment ago was unhappy. Who I was a second ago was anxious, scared. I am no longer. How many people, how many songs and poems have been written of people saying, I decide now that I will no longer be the person I used to be. I'm stronger now. What I went through made me stronger. We decide. Groucho Marx. Each morning when I open my eyes, I say to myself, I, not events, have the power to make me happy or unhappy today. I can choose which it shall be, as can you. I added those last three. Let's see here. Number 4 of the 15 positive affirmations for an awesome day. This is from Tom Hopkins. He says, being miserable is a habit. Being happy is a habit. And the choice is yours. Oof. Wow. Yep. We got that crossroads right in front of us. Oh, kind of like I said, every single moment we've got that crossroad in front of us, right? That choice to make. Today I made coffee. I chose happiness. Yum. There's a lot of people that are not coffee drinkers, and I understand. I'm not a dark coffee drinker. Oh, I gotta drink it black. No, I just enjoy drinking coffee, and I like flavorful coffee, and I make good coffee. So maybe one of these days we'll have a cup of coffee together. You never know. Being miserable is a habit. Being happy is a habit, and the choice is yours. The picture accompanying this particular quote is a pair of feet wearing like sneakers, tennis shoes, whatever you want to call them, and there's a crack running along all the way across, and then right kind of at 1/3 of the crack, there's a crack running up, right? And that's the first thing I saw when I saw this picture. But then when I look back to read the quote again right now, it shows that at the top of the crack that's going up, there's an arrow painted, and at the far to the right end of the crack that's going across, there's also an arrow painting. So that's that decision, right? That crossroads, that choice you have to make, and you're standing there. Being miserable is a habit. Being happy is a habit, and the choice is yours. When you say to yourself, but I am in a situation that does not allow me to be happy, that's you giving credence to the idea that there is only one choice, that you can only be miserable. And that is false. That is wrong. That is untrue. There's always a choice. Will it be easy for you to start getting into the habit of being happy? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, but would you agree with me that pretty much anything worth having takes effort, takes time, and takes commitment, and and you getting on it as a choice. And it takes belief. You've got to believe. I keep reading this book about how humans are capable, and we, as far as we know, we're the only organism, living thing that has the ability to create something in their mind in its entirety before it actually comes to be. If you think about it, like we have to, like for example, people who are architects, drafters, whatever whoever engineers, where they visualize something, then they have to think of the minutia of it, right? They have to break it down to its smallest part. Like for example, you have this phenomenal building, yeah, but we have to start at the foundation. Same thing with your happiness. Visualize your happiness. Visualize your way out of whatever despair, whatever anxiety, whatever fear you have by saying, okay, what do I need to do? Let me break it down. Now you're making a conscious choice, making a decision to work towards that new future, to work towards that happiness. And it starts with belief. You have to believe that you can do it. I believe that you can do it. If that's the situation that you're in, break it down. Where do you need to start? And go from there. We're doing 15 positive affirmations for an awesome day, and we're on number 5. And this is Eve Ensler. I wake up every day and I think, I'm breathing. It's a good day. I love the simplicity of that. Love it. And that's why I say thank you when I wake up. I'm breathing. It's a good day. Yes, that's nice. Hmm. It goes back also to thinking, right? Why is that important? Well, if we have another day, we have another opportunity. If we're breathing, and I'm not talking about, oh, I can get up, jump out of bed, do cartwheels, do 50 burpees, and, whatever. I can't, at least not at this point in time. But what I do have is mental acuity, and have the ability to think, and have the ability to decide, and have an ability to make a difference in somebody's life. Maybe these Facebook Lives make a difference in someone's life. I don't know. But for whatever reason, it came into my head, came into my mind that I should start doing these. So here I am, and I'm sharing positivity with you on a Monday morning. I wake up every day and I think, I'm breathing. It's a good day. Eve Ensler. I love it. Number 6 is by, I always have trouble with these types of names. Thich Nhat Hanh. I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to repeat it. Um, but I may have to look up this name so I can see. Oops, there you go. So I can see if I can either pronounce it right or at least find out. There you go. A Vietnamese monk. I was going to say, it sounds like a Vietnamese name. Zen master and global spiritual leader, poet, and peace activist, Mr. Han, says, waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours are before me. I vow to live fully in each moment. That makes sense. That makes sense. Zen master, right? Renowned for his powerful teachings and best-selling writings on mindfulness. That absolutely fits within that person, this quote. And again, waking up this morning, even though I'm waking up with a pain in my lower back, I'm waking up with a crick in my neck. Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter. You're waking up. It's another opportunity. It's another chance at rebirth, right? Waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours are before me. I vow to live fully in each moment. Wonderful. Very nice. Number 7. Here we go. Marcus Aurelius, Roman Emperor. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Now, in and of itself, excellent thought, right? I want to point something out. He decided to take the opportunity given to him of another day and focus on the positive. Because if you look at the flip side of this, and if you're thinking in the negative, it's like when you rise in the morning, think what a precious privilege it is to be alive. Think of the opposite of that, like cursing the day. And then he says to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. He didn't say anything about to hate, to scheme, to destroy. Nothing. He's talking about the positives. When you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive. Look, I don't know what you believe. I don't know what anybody believes. Whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the spirit from beyond, whether you believe in multiple gods, universal intelligence, or absolutely nothing, and anything and everything in between. I don't know what people believe in. But if you are alive, shouldn't you acknowledge what a precious privilege it is to be alive? What a phenomenal opportunity we have to be gifted another day. Even if you believe there's nothing beyond today or nothing beyond your life, you have today to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. We choose. We choose what we want to do with our day. We choose how we face our day. We decide when we arise in the morning of what we think this day, what we think this opportunity means to us, and what we're going to do with that opportunity to the people for the people in our lives, for ourselves, for the people we care for the people who depend on us, for the people around us. How about for generations of our family that will never meet? What we do now echoes in eternity, if we're lucky, if we are impactful enough, if we do something that changes lives for the better, echo through eternity. Whether you know it or not, whether they know it or not, the fact that someone's alive could be traced back directly to you. And I'm not talking about blood. I'm not talking about you having more kids or having your first child or whatever. The fact that you're alive because of a decision that you made. Maybe you were nice to somebody and saved their life unknowingly. Wow. If you think about it. Marcus Aurelius, when you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Number 8. From Mary Pickford. She's an actress, right? Mary Pickford? Let's see. Pickford. Yeah, American film actress. American Canadian. Says, today's a new day. You will get out of it just what you put into it. And that continues through everything that we do now, even technology. Garbage in, garbage out. Good stuff in, good stuff out, right? It's a universal truth. Said it before, say it again. This is nothing new. The information I share whenever I do these Facebook Lives, this is nothing new. I'm just reminding people, reminding myself, putting it out into the universe that there are positive thoughts and there are people interested in wanting to make a difference in the world. and wanting to be positive influences. Like my friend Sammy the House, very positive guy. I told him the other day I saw his post where he was speaking to barber students, I believe it is, and it's like Sammy the House talking to the Barber Academy or something like that. And I told him, I go, you are a great resource. He is, and he's, oh man, hundreds, if not thousands, of opportunities that he's done where he's gone and spoken to kids, spoken to people, and shared his message. And that's all we can do. Be something positive in life. Today is a new day. You will get out of it just what you put into it. Mary Pickford. The next one is number 9. Will Rogers. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Oh, yeah. I like that one. All right, so far that's in the running for my favorite one for today. Will Rogers. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Wow. When we allow, there's so much in this one. When we allow yesterday, what does that mean? Not what specifically you did yesterday, but instances in every single past day in your life that made you feel unworthy, made you feel anxious, made you feel angry, made you feel sad, made you feel less than, and attach themselves to your soul, to your psyche, and you keep running through them every single day. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today, because if we do that, it's like they say about looking in the rearview mirror. All you see is yourself and what's happened in the past. You're not seeing what's coming up and how you can affect, in a positive way, what's ahead of you. Especially if you're dwelling in things that affected you in the past. And don't get me wrong, things that happened to you in the past will continue to affect you. But if you choose to focus more on, let's say, self-development for your future, because you want to make a difference in yourself for the future, from now on, I want to be a better person. From now on, I want to make a change. I want to make a difference. I want to become smarter. I want to become more skilled. I want to advance my skill set at what I'm doing. I've always wanted to try something new. I've always wanted to open up my own business. I've always wanted to write a book. I've always wanted to learn how to crochet. I've always wanted, whatever it is that you've always felt you could do. Pick up a guitar. Look, there's a guitar right there. Am I good at playing it? Absolutely not. But I bought one and I started playing it, and it's fun and I enjoy it. But then I see people that are phenomenal at the guitar. I'm like, I can appreciate that, you know? So don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Make today the launching pad to where you're going to be in the future. And I literally heard a song this morning, and I'm going to butcher the lyrics. It's like, I'm not who I'm going to be, but I'm better. What? But I'm better than I ever was, or something like that. It's a country song. My wife was listening to it on Spotify or Pandora or something. It's like, I'm not who I'm going to be, but I'm better than who I used to be. Somebody please correct me. Hi, Sky. I don't know the lyrics. Anyway, and that's exactly it. We're not who we are going to be. We are not who we are meant to be. And unfortunately, some people never get to be who they're meant to be. But if you don't take steps to try and get to a better place, you're just going to remain in yesterday. You're just going to remain here, right? You're better than who you used to be. And you can get better than you are now. You decide. Number 10, Augmandino. Today will never happen again. Don't waste it with a false start or no start at all. It's almost like trying to step on the same piece of water. It's not there anymore. Today will never happen again. Don't waste it with a false start or no start at all. We're so caught up in distraction. I don't think ever in the history of humanity have we ever been caught up with distraction so much that is keeping so many people from starting, you know, failure to launch, like they say. Today will never happen again. And never more have I been reminded of this than when I'll log into Facebook or whatever, and it's like, oh, this memory from 11 years ago. It's like, what? Or I'll see a picture of my daughter when she was 2 years old. I'm like, that was, I, I just took that picture. No, it was 7 years ago. What? And every time you see somebody celebrating a birthday, especially of a child, that's exactly what they say. Don't grow up so fast. You're growing up so fast. Oh, I wish you could live in the moment. That's why with my kids, I appreciate the time I'm with them at that moment, because today will never happen again. I think back to the conversation I had with my wife when my daughter was a newborn. She said, I can't wait for her to start walking. I'm like, I can. I want to see her as I want to appreciate her as a baby, as long as she's a baby, because she's not going to be a baby for long. And once she starts walking, there's no going back. And once she starts talking, it's a beautiful journey. I love the progression of speech with, if you've ever had children, or if you've ever been an uncle or aunt to kids, that favorite uncle and aunt, or interaction with children, it's like I love seeing the progression from, basic words to actual words to combination of words to complete sentences. And then when you're blown away by that one original thought they come at you with, you're like, level up, And I'm like, wow, I love it, especially with my kids, right? Because that's who I've been with as much as possible. Today will never happen again. Don't waste it with a false start or no start at all. Og Mendino. Next one is number 11. We're only doing 15, so we're going to be done here pretty quick. Pretty quick. Yeah, okay. Maya Angelou. This is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before. I, some of these are genius in their simplicity. That's another one that I absolutely love. This is a wonderful day. I have never seen this one before. I've never seen the sunrise, today's sunrise. I've never seen that before. I've never seen my child's face today. I've never seen it before. I've never seen this opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. I had an opportunity before, but that was with somebody else, not today. Maya Angelou, this is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before. Man, that is awesome. Talk about bringing a smile to my face. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I want to say it again just because it's so awesome. This is a wonderful day. I have never seen this one before. That is beautiful. Wonderful. Right? Uh, and then you see almost like not exactly 180, because it is still a positive affirmation. It's an affirmation, which inherently is positive, I guess, right? But totally different, but still the same, I guess, thought. Ernest Hemingway, author, tough guy, right? Every day above Earth is a good day. Of course, yeah. Yeah. It's another day. We're alive. You're breathing. Another chance, another opportunity. Are there things you like to do? Let me ask you that. Are there things you like to do? And that's a loaded question. Like, I'm not talking about, well, I like to go to theme parks. Yeah, that could be one of them. But are there things you like to do? Do you like to read? Do you like to go shopping? Do you like to go outside and stand in the fresh air and just breathe? Do you like to look at birds? Do you like to drive? What are there things you like to do? Yes or no? Ask yourself right now. Are there things you like to do? And if you said yes, you have a chance to do it today. Every day above earth is a good day. It's a brand new day. You can do it. Why I really enjoy eating blueberry muffins? You have a chance of doing it today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. I can go get a donut. I love working out. You have a chance of doing it today. You can do it. I don't have time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't lie to me. I can see you. You have another day. Do it. What do you like to do? Do it. Do it today. Here we go. Number 13, Sydney Smith. This is pretty good too. We know nothing of tomorrow. Our business is to be good and happy today. Our business is to be good and happy today. Hey, it's not easy to be happy all day. It's not. But if you can find a moment in your day to find some happiness, grab it, hold it, cherish it, increase it, love it, feed it, water it, make it grow for the moment. Be in the moment of your happiness. If you're enjoying this morning, if you're enjoying our time together, be in the moment and enjoy it. Smile. I don't have a great smile, but I smile anyway because it's a good day. We know nothing of tomorrow. Our business is to be good and happy today. Sydney Smith. What makes you happy? What do you like to do? Hearing your loved one's voice? Do you have a favorite aunt or uncle? Do you have a friend that you haven't spoken to in a long time? Oh my gosh, if only there's a way to get in touch with somebody that you haven't spoken to in a long time. Spoken, not send them a text, not send them an email. I mean, you can write them a letter, that'll take a while, but imagine picking up the phone and calling that favorite person, calling that person that makes you smile, that brightens up your day. I just thought of a couple of people that I need to call and just talk to just to hear their voice because they make me feel good. I hope somebody calls me thinking, or letting me know that I make them feel good and I make them smile. That'd be nice. It's not necessary, and it's not necessary for me to call anybody else. But if I do, maybe I'll make them happy. Maybe I'll give them a moment of happiness that they can grab onto and hold and cuddle and enjoy and make grow. Grow, make grow. All right, we're almost done here. Number 14, Elon Musk. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. Elon Musk putting his money where his mouth is. If you've never heard the story of Elon Musk, and I'm fairly certain you know the name, SpaceX, Tesla, all that stuff, the boring company. But find out what he did with his money when he sold or when he got paid for PayPal. And he made a lot of money. Find out what he did, and it is like, what? Wow. Because these are huge numbers, and what he did are like, yeah. So his quote is, if you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. So again, we are looking at belief. We are looking in the future at our happiness, at the person we're going to be. I may not be who I'm going to be, but I'm better than who I used to be, right? I keep butchering those. I have no idea what the lyrics are, but that's the thought. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it's a bright day. Why would you think the future is going to be better? Because you don't know what the future holds. Why would you think it's going to be bad? Was it quote? Just literally just said that before. We know nothing of tomorrow. We know nothing of tomorrow. Well, here we go. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it's a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. Well, yeah, because you decided to say, oh, grumble, 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 and think negative thoughts. Well, no, you're not going to have a good day. Like if you start your day with me, woo, 8 a.m. positivity, get you going on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's why I'm doing it. To hopefully we can start your day on the right foot. You know, the right mindset. Make you have a great day. And we're getting ready to wrap it up now. Here we go. Number 15. 15 positive affirmations for an awesome day. The last one on this list, William James. Great picture, too. They're walking down a path into a forest, looks like. It says, believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Okay, this one is going to need a little bit from me. If you have to go, I understand. You can go. You can come back and watch this later. But I am going to talk a little bit about this one. I'm reading the book, The Science of Getting Rich, and it's talking about how there is a thinking substance, so to speak, right? That it's alive and it thinks, and since a man is capable of original thought, if we think of something that we want, something positive that we want, the thinking substance will make things happen to help make that come true. So what is that? That's literally the basis for so many different books and talks and processes and so forth, that they say, believe it and you can achieve it. Visualize it and you can make it happen. Have a why that's big enough to make you cry, and the how will not matter. We will make it happen. Why do so many people say that? Because apparently it's true. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help you create the fact. ... That life is worth living. I think if your belief is that life is not worth living, you might need to change that. Life is worth living because the literal expectation of life is living, not existing, not just being there, living. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. What makes life worth living for you? What is your why? Why do you live? Who do you live for? Obviously, we have to live for ourselves. You can live for God or your higher power or the universal intelligence or flying spaghetti monster, whatever. Pastafarians. What makes your life worth living? Are you living your life, or are you just kind of a passenger on your life? Like, when does this ride end? I gotta get going. Where are you going? Where are you going? You are in life. You are now. You're the driver. You decide where you want to go. You don't like where you're headed? Turn the wheel. I want to go that way. That way is much better. Pues órale. Let's go. Turn. Grab onto the side. Let's go. Believe that life is worth living. And your gosh, can't even get through one sentence. Hello, take 18. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. William James. Great stuff. I really enjoyed this article. The article is linked in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the time that you spent with me today. If you can consider sharing the video, I'd really appreciate it, especially if you made it this far. This is a long way to go. Um, drop a like, drop a comment if you can, but share it. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube page as well. Put a link on my Let me put a link to my YouTube page as well, because I actually did a series of videos some time back where also I just kind of chat and about things that I saw and or thoughts that things like just to share. And I have a whole series of them. And now I'm adding these videos to my YouTube page as well. So if you'd like, I'm going to put the comment here or rather the link in the comments so you can check out those videos as well. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And I thank you. I thank you for joining me today. And I hope these 15 positive affirmations for an awesome day made a little difference in your life in a positive way. And that's all I can hope for. Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, I will be here. That's a plan at 8 a.m. Once again, and then again on Friday. Thank you for joining me today. Again, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Monday and a great week. If we don't chat again, happy Thanksgiving. And until next time we talk, we'll be talking.